Alright, so, yo, welcome back to Tales of Art, and if you're enjoying the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. But anyways, back to some Destiny 2. The start of, well, I guess it's like the end of the Witch Queen, but really the start of this cutscene, which is gonna be like, oh, it's like 5 hours. Damn. But it's the season of the Risen, so let's start with the cutscene. Cutscene, dialogue. Yeah, it's just all stuff we've seen, so we should be fine.
In times of crisis, people look to their leaders for answers. But ever since the planets were ripped from our sky, it seems all I can offer are more questions. And now, with Mars returned, I hardly know where to start.
Yeah, it must be weird, like Mars just popping up out of nowhere. It's like, how'd we get Mars back? Who knows?
Where is she?
And why is she so assertive there? Ikora, right? I always forget her name because it's always so... Well, they're all weird. Except for Cade. Zavala.
Your theory was correct. The relic is of the pyramids. There's no doubt.
Word is out about Mars.
I need more time.
The Cabal are mobilizing. We need to...
I remember when I started this, I was complaining. I was like...
Secure the camp!
I was complaining because the, their base was literally next door. I was like, how did you guys not see this? But then I'm like, well, if you think about it, Mars disappeared, so it was probably abandoned. And then with the news coming out that, hey, Mars is back, the Cabal came back to put their,
It seems they have another target.
What are
to
they
have
aiming
to,
at?
what's the word? Gain? Oh, occupy their outposts. And then we have Savathûn with third party coming back.
Play War Thunder now.
Really?
Join millions of players across the globe.
Isn't this the game that caused all that controversy, whatever, with the leaks of the military secrets?
Guardian. Air present.
Yeah. We played through this, we know. It's when we have to go through to shoot ourselves up there. And then we just... Oh, it's when she baited us with the weapon.
What is this place? This doesn't look...
Oh. It's when we landed. It's weird how she didn't want to use the weapon, but it was a bait for us the entire time to get up there. Because she was like, you know what's the best thing to trap a guardian? A weapon or like treasure or something.
Guardian.
Oh, they bought the, was it the Nighthawk armor set?
We're here, Ikora. We're back on Mars.
Back. From where? Savathûn's throne world.
I know we should have checked in, but we had Savathûn in our sights. That might have been our only shot at her, and we couldn't miss it.
I understand completely. That's not like Savathûn to
You know
allow
what's weird?
herself to be seen so
I think I got spoiled on the new,
There's something else.
on the newest
Before we
cutscene.
left the ship, we ran into one
Because
of the
when I was like, I usually type in Destiny 2 cutscene. Destiny usually pops up.
Same as any
Well, I
other
saw a
light bearer.
picture of, well, I think looks like Crow, and he has a haircut,
But that
which is
means
weird.
Savathûn stole the light.
But it's understandable because
That's
from the,
impossible.
I think I saw a summary somewhere.
impossible. With Savathûn, nothing
Oh, it was
is
on Steam.
impossible.
Yeah. Where it's like season, the next season, trilogy season or whatever. It said Fulcrum, isn't? And that's Crow's little fanatic fanboy, fangirl.
Savathûn, the Witch Queen. Hive God.
How the fuck did she get that crown? I assume after the last season, I was like, oh, there's the scepter and there's the crown. So she probably grabbed the crown from Mara. And that's how, because we have the scepter, right? And because even her statue looks like her without the crown. And I was like, oh, that makes perfect sense. That's how she got the crown. So I was expecting a cutscene or dialogue to come, hey, the crown's missing. She took it. But nope. What the hell? Was there no doubt? Oh, it muted.
Born on a hostile, far-off planet, where she would have lived a short, uneventful life. If it weren't for the worm familiar that warned of an impending cataclysm.
Which was a lie,
So,
kinda.
She led her siblings into the depths.
She was tricked by the witness,
Where
the Black
ancient
Fleet.
worm gods offered them immeasurable power in exchange for endless blood tribute. From this, the Hive were born.
You know, from this angle, they all look like Kingdom Hearts characters, kinda. You got Riku,
And
Kairi,
countless
Sora.
Civilizations were condemned to extinction.
Especially
For untold
Xivu Arath.
ages, they devoured life and light.
Looks like
wherever
Terra
it could be found,
in his armor.
facing little resistance. Until they tried to take on the Guardians. After the death of her brother Oryx, Savathûn went into hiding. Not out of fear, of course, but out of strategy. Because Savathûn knows the best way to beat your enemy is to join them. In her greatest trick yet,
I like how
she
it looks like a
infiltrated
skull
the
every time it shows.
weakening us from within. And stealing our most sacred resource. The one thing we thought she could never touch. The light. Light-bearing Hive. Complete with their own ghosts. I should have seen this coming. But how? We're in a new paradigm now, Guardian.
You know, we never really got a clear answer. It's all
If
like,
I had been in your place,
it's all just assumptions like, hey, because she did this and this, the Traveler saw her as worthy of the light. Because she helped it out the light, the Guardians, and she defended the Traveler from the Black Fleet with her boyfriend, whatever, the dude who's locked up. All right, oh, was the Shaper. Oh, we just made the glaive just like that. Well, it's more like it's reverting it because it's like shaping the weapon from the blueprint that's like from the ancient past or whatever to what it was. So it's like kind of like a rewind in a way.
and you, Wilson, making breakthroughs left and right.
Because we're the chosen one, unfortunately, because we're the only one that can do the damn job.
Guardian, how do you feel about working with the hidden?
Oh, it's when we got chased by that guy. Pyramid battle.
To believe it recognized in me some secret kinship. But like you, Guardian, I have learned to use it.
There are Cabal supplies everywhere.
He's an old rival of Oryx, and he's no joke. Pretty funny that Savathûn has him guarding Oryx's temple. A real one!
The danger was real enough. I never should have sent the Guardian in on such shaky intel, even if it was our only lead.
Well, we made it out in one piece. And if this object shows us how
This is
Man,
an inverted
there isn't that
realm.
many cutscenes, huh?
Explore any and all directions.
This
Especially
middle part
those
is just
you
like
least
dialogue.
suspect.
looks like we're interrupting something.
This is when we learn the truth about how she literally died on her doorstep and then got the power.
This is the evidence. Correct.
I've read some of Icor with me.
Here it is. I like how Zavala was so mad. She's like, she literally died right there. And I could see from my goddamn tower.
Before it happened, my own death, brought on by the separation from my power. And in these final moments, I looked to the sky. Hello, old friend. I've chased you for a long time.
That would have been really petty of the Traveler if it didn't.
And finally, now, a supplicant.
Man, think of how cool it would have been if she joined our side.
Inspires bravery. Bravery inspires sacrifice. And sacrifice here we are.
Leads to death. So go yourself.
Wouldn't it be clever of you if after everything you simply let me die? What a trick. Elegant. Is that it? If there is an answer, I don't hear it. Because now the world...
Don't Hive usually decay or like fade into ashes when they die? Maybe that doesn't apply to the Ultra one, the Ultra planet busting ones, or God tiers ones. Damn. It took the Traveler what? I don't know, let's assume 6 hours or 8 hours or something. Maybe shorter. Because it's like noon now for it to think about. I was like, I don't know. Sounds like a bad idea, but you did help us. Sure. Nothing can go wrong. My two light gift whatever people aren't gonna fight each other. Spoilers, they do. I wonder how other people felt about that reveal. Well, I'm sure it got spoiled. That's the K-Def thing, which I personally do not like. I feel like you should tell the story as it goes, not like flash back to it. And not to spoil it. See, I've been complaining about this lady in the background like since the beginning of the Witch Queen. I was like, surely she knows. There's like literally, that looks like literally her right there watching us. How do we not see this? Is this like what's that guy from Marvel? The Watcher. Where when you see him in the distance, some shit's gonna go down. Just like how he's always like fade into the background, like in X-Men 97. Great show. You should go watch it. In episode 5, when you see him right there, you're like, why is he here? What's wrong? Only now do they notice her, which is so crazy.
Incredible that I could forget something like that.
Oh yeah, when you get res, you lose your
Such a
memories.
storied life. Erased. The light of offers us a fresh start. But if we don't know where we came from, how will we know where to go? I'm so grateful to you for reminding me, for telling my story.
Wait. What is she talking about?
She remembers. We helped her remember.
Thanks for the memories, Guardian.
Hey, Fallout boys.
We have to leave. I knew Ikora had nothing to do with Savathûn having the light. But the truth is so much worse. I don't understand how the Traveler could choose her the same way it chose you.
That's what I'm asking.
Talk to Zavala.
But I just think whatever like offends it from the Black Fleet is like equal opportunity, you know? When they found out the news.
So you're
Savathûn's worm
Savathûn was dead?
that they ripped out of her.
Our most devious adversary, the one who nearly decimated the last city from within, was dead.
On your doorstep.
And the Traveler resurrected her?
Zavala has the right to feel that way.
But why would she need us to recover her memories if she never lost them in the first place?
I think she did, right?
This has to be
because when you get res, you lose some of your memory.
To fool us into
you just have like your core instinct or whatever. Because even though Crow lost his memory, he still has this longing feeling for his sister.
This has been the Traveler's approach from the beginning. The Books of Sorrow detail many civilizations it blessed with the light, then abandoned.
Hive propaganda.
Really?
The Fallen tell the same story. When the Witness and its Black Fleet came to call, the Traveler moved on to our system.
Where it sacrificed itself to save humanity from the same forces. Forces which included the Hive! After all that, why would the Traveler give our worst enemy the light?
It doesn't matter.
True. It happened. It's here. We gotta deal with it.
I don't know why the Traveler gave Savathûn the light. Maybe it has changed its mind about Guardians. Maybe it's not as infallible as we once believed.
I just think whatever will help it against the Black Fleet, it will give it the light, honestly. Like it saw potential in us.
It doesn't matter.
But it didn't.
Because I'm
and then it saw it's like how it first saw potential in the Fallen, but then it's like they don't have what it takes to defeat the Black Fleet, so it just abandoned them. Which is pretty scummy.
So, whatever it takes to stop this heist, we will do.
All right. How do we stop this?
I'm not sure yet. But I know where to find out.
To the Shaper. We're gonna restore or whatever this worm get its memory of Savathûn.
Hive legend tells us Savathûn for her. A tool we have capable of slicing deep into the past.
It's like literally the next.
Will stop.
How do any of these blueprint mode look like a literal weapon? Looks like one of those shape toys where you gotta put the square in the triangle.
These frail siblings will soon be claimed by the light. Unless we claim them first, we will tell the most cunning sibling of the category.
Will soon be claimed by the light. Alright. You know, I didn't think about when I was watching this at the beginning. So either they're going to be killed by the light or they were going to join the light. So if we think about it, honestly, they honestly could have been potential allies. They would have been a guardian or like the light, like us. But then the witness did their little manipulation to turn them away from it, which caused them to go down this road of endless blood tree before the worm gods to get their abilities, which is crazy how they started this whole snowball effect on them. Think about them. They could have been what could have been.
Prophecy. Great loss. We will feed her fear, her pride. We will say, young Savathûn, the end is coming. A great cataclysm. A god wave. In the sky, there is only death. But salvation lies in the deep. Lead your sisters down. Your coming will spare their short lives. And you will be reborn. The Witch Queen. Savathûn.
They were tricked. The Hive were lied to. So, the Hive strategy rests on knowing more than anyone else, on her ability to twist lies and cast confusion. But now, we can turn the tables on her.
How can she be this strong?
Must be nice getting help. I had to solo this shit. Well, I died like so many times trying to kill her. All her little silkworm web bullshit. And all her resurrections. God, even the Guardian's tired with its gun.
Isn't this interesting? I miscalculated. So did you, Guardian. So protective of your traveler that you wouldn't let me keep it safe. But the witness is coming. The game is yours to play.
I'm just so
now.
sad that the potential ally she could have been. That would have been so cool.
Or lose.
Like, would Hive still not have beef with humans? Would humans not have been given the ability of the light?
I didn't.
Did the traveler just stopped at the Hive? I don't know why you waited to look at the light. You could have just shot it there. That was plot. Like, how often the quick reflex kick in for the Guardian? Sometime I question, like,
no.
Come on.
Where did her ghost go?
Wait.
Guardian, I just got the message.
Since her ghost is not dead, technically she can come back, right? And she could be an ally. Although I feel like she would probably be salty we killed her.
The Traveler is back in the last city. Is it done? Is Savathûn?
She's dead. But her ghost got away.
Good enough. Hold your position. The Hidden are coming to secure the remains.
I was about to say, make sure you keep the body.
Good work, Guardian. You did the right thing.
Now what?
Now, we prepare for the witness and stop the next collapse.
All right. And, well, what's this? Is this the end? The witness cutscene. Always allude them to the Gurren Lagann, the space people, where like they combine their entire civilization into one thing.
We have seen enough. The children of Soul cry out for salvation.
Oh, weird. Canny, that's
We
creepy.
promise them life, but deliver only death, as you have for so many before.
I wonder if those are the actual planets that it's keeping in its like little collection room.
Enough life.
The Veil.
You have no pieces left to place. The game is over. Do not be afraid. Your pale heart holds the key.
Oh, the Pale Heart. I think that's what it's called.
This time,
So creepy.
there is no
Yet,
escape.
it's still somewhat cute. With its big baby eyes. Although the unibrow is pretty weird. It's like Jiren.
Welcome.
Alright, and that was the Season of the Arisen. It's cool to get back to watching that. Especially now that we have the answers to a majority of it. But like, it's just theories. The game never says this is why. You know? We can just assume like, hey, this is why it did. This is why it did that. This is why that happened. Because the game doesn't really tell you specifically this is outright. It's just what could be. It's like, it gets your mind ticking, you know? But with that, Savathûn could still come back because currently, as of now, that we did almost majority of the side quests, for the Witch Queen, we still have no idea what Ghost is up to. Well, it was trying to get the weapon for its throne world, and then we stopped it from doing that because we took it. It was doing the whole evil thing where it waited for us to collect all the pieces for it to claim it by killing us, but then it didn't go through. So now it's going back there and waiting for the time to res her. I believe we got the exotic glaive. I think there's one more because I said there was one more after the exotic, but I was like, why is there another quest? I don't understand. But yeah, and with that, next is the Season of the Haunted, and then the Season of Plunder, and then Season of the Seraph, then Lightfall. Anyways, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.